Shania Power will be another good option at the back end of this set. For the time being, it's Faifua long. Brown back towards the middle of the field, and Jasmine Peters goes over again. She gets her second. We are locked up. Gold Coast will quick to lead the game.
That is huge. Look at the energy from the Titans. They're absolutely loving it. Great effort from Karina Brown to get around the outside of Mosby. And Jasmine Peters to follow on the inside, back up, ready for the ball. Karina Brown, a bit of a no-looker, but it works. They pull it off. Just what they needed with 8 minutes to go.
Well, I thought we saw a good game last week at NRLW level. Brisbane Dragons. Brisbane Titans, not bad either.
Well, you know, they've set the standard for the last 4 NRLWs, last 3, including this one, Brisbane Broncos, and all the other teams have had to step up their game. And here they are, Titans stepping up. Great effort by Karina Brown into Jasmine Peters, and a huge kick here for it looks like it might be Brianna Clark. And, you know, I'm going to put my money on for Brianna. I actually back her for this kick.
Well, you've put the commentator's curse on Clark, the front rower, going for a kick to put her team in front.
I'm usually on the other end. I'm usually the one kicking, so I'm not used to the commentator's curse, but I'm going to back her here, even with the curse.
Well, Brianna Clark is 2 from 2 today. And she's 4 from 4 in her NRLW career. Has not missed a goal. We are going all in on the commentator's mock.
Oh,
because
no.
I'm backing you in as well.
Oh, no.
I'll never get another go.
This for the Gold Coast Titans to lead the game. She keeps it low. It's waved away. 26-all Corey Parker, 6.5 to play.
You set that up beautifully, Maddie. Everything was going in your favour until she struck the ball. A wonderful hit back from the Gold Coast Titans again. Out on this right-hand edge, Karina Brown able to stay alive and keep the ball inside. And we have never had golden point in NRLW with 7.5 minutes remaining. Will we go there?
We've never had a Queensland derby in NRLW until today. Boy, has hit delivered. The highest scoring NRLW game we've seen. 52 points and counting. 7.5 left. How does this one finish? What a start to your Super Saturday. After this one, Gold Coast Titans Warriors to start the NRL offerings this afternoon. Here's Elliston.
Jada, Amber, now. Hold.
And they get a penalty.
In the rough. Back here.
Jada Ferguson, you heard Belinda Sharp say hand in the ruck or all over the ruck. Look at Hancock go forward. She's done so much in the game. How much would she like to be part of a win in his first Queensland derby, Steph Hancock?
This would be huge against one of her old teams in the Brisbane Broncos, where she's won a premiership. She would have come out with a lot of stress for the game today, and if they were to get the win, she'd be absolutely stoked. She's a fiery player, and you can see she'll bring it for the last 6 minutes, Stephanie Hancock.
Backwards.
Ball on the grounds. Georgia Hale knocks it on in her effort to clean up. So Brisbane win possession
Where would
here.
you like it? No, Titans not on.
Sorry, Maddie. Once again, the Gold Coast Titans just being their own worst enemy, unable to complete a set after points. That's the 11th error for the game for the Titans. Just allowing the Brisbane Broncos back into the contest. We've seen such strike and what they're able to provide. Big defensive set here in the context of the game.
9 different try scorers today. Jasmine Peters, the only one with a double.
Ball in. Break.
Maddie Studden, we saw her kick the first field goal in NRLW history in week 1 of the competition. A good Parramatta victory. Is there a field goal in this one? With just over 5 to play.
Okay, now Kimmy.
I think for me, for the Broncos, you're probably looking at Lauren Brown or potentially Ali Brigginshaw maybe steps up to have a crack. Titans, I'm not too sure.
Numbers down this right short side if they want to come.
Wait.
Brown goes left instead. Corey through Ferguson on to Lenarduzzi.
Tiana, let it go! All the way here on the mark, Chelsea. Go for Tiana.
Oh, Brown at dummy half has knocked moved it on. The ball was played really quickly. Brown was off before acceptances, and as a result, they knock it on.
Where do you want it?
Just falling over the ball.
Thank you.
And Lauren knows the blooper. She's delivered right there. Late in the game, 26 all.
Arms over
In
each
good
other, please.
position. And Brisbane handed over.
Heads in.
Trying to look down
Right in,
this
thanks,
Titans
Hayley.
team to see
Red.
who their kicker
Lock
might
him
be.
in.
And you know, the one person I've seen
Right in,
who
Hayley.
can
Clock
kick
off.
a field
Stay there,
goal,
Hayley.
and I would love to see it, is
Break.
Steph Hancock. I've seen her do it at training. I wonder if she'll get the call up here.
We've seen front rowers score tries today. Why not kick a field goal? We've seen Brianna Clark, the starting prop,
Up now.
with the conversion attempts as well.
Another one that can kick a field goal.
Time shot.
Now Destiny Grill. I was sort of thinking Kimmy or Brearley Marty might be the player most likely.
Tackle three.
Yeah,
Break,
actually,
break.
Kimmy can kick a field goal, and she could be the one to step up here. It'll be interesting to see if that's what they're looking to do.
Oh, it might not be a field goal. It might be a penalty goal.
Don't let
They're
her. She's in front of
32
you there.
metres out.
Okay, you're right now, Brent.
And
Steph's
you can
calling
see
it.
Steph Hancock
Bit of
signalling to the
experience
bench,
there.
we'll take the two, we'll shoot for goal.
Yeah, well, Brittany Brayley, she nearly tapped and go there. Lucky the referee held her up. The Broncos give away a penalty. It's Amber Hall and Lena Ducey. Little play at the ball gives them an opportunity here for the Gold Coast Titans to go in
Chelsea.
front.
This all got to stay 10 metres, yeah?
Ooh, well,
Make sure you stay 10 metres.
Sarah Southia had her hand on the ball. I wonder whether it was more Brianna Clark trying to rip the arm and ball free, and she looked to play the ball quickly. One of those 50-50 calls, perhaps. It goes in favour of Gold Coast, and Brianna Clark from 32 metres out.
Well,
Pretty much in front.
You ruined her last time, Maddie. What are you doing this
Not
time?
saying a word, Corey.
Me either, I'm quiet. Otherwise, Jamie Feeney will be on my phone within about 5 minutes.
Well, it's a pressure kick, 32 metres out. Meg, you're a goal kicker yourself. Could you kick it from that far?
You know, at training, this is actually something that I practice for, and I'm sure all these girls practice for. You always practice for that moment of it's a penalty. I actually have my brother-in-law Roland and my dad who stand behind me and say, penalty, 2 minutes to go, you got to get it, you got to get it. So we do practice for these moments, so it'll be interesting.
And you kicked 5 from 5 in the grand final, right?
I did,
Brisbane Premiership win.
Yeah, I did 2019, yeah.
Well, here's Brisbane watching a goal kick attempt. Does Brianna Clark nudge Gold Coast back in front? You bet yes, she does. And she's got the move to boot. The front row forward, scoring tries, kicking goals, and the Titans, with 2.5 to play, are in front at Seabus Super Stadium.
How's the little shimmy post kick? And again, like I said, she gets down to training every single session, practicing. She deserves that moment. Congratulations, Brianna Clark, Gold Coast Titans. Big set here. They must complete.
The dance move straight out of Maddie Russell's book there. Sensational play by the front rower. Still 2.5 minutes remaining. Anything could go. They need a defensive set to save the game, the Gold Coast Titans.
How good to see them enjoying themselves. It is fun. Be it a player, a spectator, in the grandstands, all behind the microphone, Corey. This is good rugby league. What a way to start your Super Saturday.
Make sure we stay on,
Brisbane,
Ellie.
unbeaten in this premiership so far, but do they have a get-out-of-jail-free card now? They trailed 12-0, fought back to lead at half-time. It's been nip and tuck through the second 35 minutes. Look at the kickoff. Did it go to 10? No. No, says Belinda Sharp. Shanae Sazolka got it on the full. She was away. But it must have been a millimetre too early.
This would have to be a captain's challenge here as the Broncos we see on the replay go for the short kick. Does she take it over the line?
Only has to break the plane.
Yes, but the challenge is over. Took too long.
And they've taken too long. The challenge.
Oh, no.
It's too late.
Well, I'll go to my bunker official, Corey Parker. The challenge is handed to you. Do you approve or deny?
Well, from first sight, it was about 5 or 6 metres ahead of me. It looked good. It did look good, certainly worthy of a challenge. Took too long, Ali Brigginshaw, and they have missed the opportunity with 1.5 minutes remaining.
I don't know whether our angle of the replay showed it accurately enough. The replay maybe hinted she was a millimetre or two too early. But we will not know what way the bunker would have gone. Here's Clark. A minute and a bit to play. Down the short side here. The experienced hands of Karina Brown.
Last one now. Wait, yeah. Wait.
Brown slow back to her feet. Inside the final minute. We need a good kick now. Riley Marty steers it through. Aiken gets it. Gets to ground. She's under pressure. The chase was good. Could easily have been driven back into her own in goal. But in 40 seconds, Brisbane have to go the length of the field. Lenarduzzi.
They need a bit more than this here, the Broncos. They need to shift it. 20 seconds to go.
And there's been an error. Steph Hancock applauds.
Maddie, tackle 3. We had a captain's challenge from the Broncos on the decision of knock-on. Off.
We'll go to 4 points with the Dragons, with the
heads in.
Eels, who have games in hand this weekend.
Right in, Hayley. Thanks.
Brisbane
I'll give you
stay
time
on
on, then you can put
6
the ball in.
points.
Okay, ready? Georgia, stay there, Ali. Time on, ball
The final
in.
round to unfold next weekend on Fox League. Destiny Brill off the back of the scrum. She's thrown around by Chelsea Lenarduzzi. 5 seconds to play. Gold Coast leading by 2. Is there one play left in this? No, there's not. It is Derby delight for Steph Hancock and the Gold Coast Titans. They've inflicted Brisbane's first NRLW defeat since September 28, 2019. Enjoy these scenes. Gold Coast win the first NRLW Queensland Derby.